I think it should be working. Hello? Hey guys, what's going on? How's everyone doing today? Happy Saturday. Welcome back to another one of these series where, sorry, I'm already listening to my voice. Yeah, welcome back to another series of how to make money live stream. And kind of basically just go live and help answer any questions you guys have and go over some of the play ideas for next week. Mainly, I think I'll be focusing on earnings. We still have a little bit of earnings, I guess for this week, maybe next week, to double check for next week. But we do have earnings coming up this week, so wanted to go over some of those. And I guess we can go and start and go over some of the plays for last week that we did. I think most of them did pretty good for us. Yeah, and if you have any questions or just give me a few tickers to look at and we can cover those. Yeah, let me comment any tickers you want me to look at, so we can take a look at those and give you guys my ideas. So I guess let's take a look quickly at the ones that we did last week. So I think we did pretty good. We initially did the Neo ones. We ended up changing those to puts, I think last minute on Thursday on Wednesday, was it? Yeah, on Wednesday we went and we talked about Neo and stuff. So we ended up doing the puts at the end. But we did pretty good with the Nikes. I unfortunately wasn't filled, so I didn't get to play that one. The Carnivals did well. The Iron Condor would have probably been the best. And then these were the electric vehicles. I think if you played anything really, the whole market was green for the most part. So these actually luckily panned out for us. And then we ended up changing these for puts at the end. So I think we did pretty good. I think we can continue. I like the series, so I kind of want to do it again for this earnings that's coming up. And yeah, if you guys have any tickers you guys want me to look at, just comment them down below. And this is probably the best way we can go about get the earnings whispers. This will be for the coming week. So let me go ahead and download this, and then we can kind of do the DD for it. I might need to, let me do this off screen, because it always wants to save the whatever it is. But let me open it real quick, and then we can start. But if you guys have ticker questions or anything, just let me know. No, I don't mean to leave that, sorry. And where's it at? Just have to do some quick open it with one of my programs so we can get it going. Open an image editor, yeah, that should work. And just bear with me for a second, I gotta resize this. We're gonna do this like, I think I usually do like 1200. Yeah, so that should work. Yeah, so I don't think there's many really good earnings this week. I'll take a quick glance. So the first thing I like to do is, I guess, highlight the ones that are interesting for me, and we're gonna do that in red. That's kind of what we've been doing. And the X-Men, I think, is going to be similar to Neo. So I was thinking about doing puts on Friday. Unfortunately, I forgot about it. So these are the other two that I was interested in. I don't know what Lululemon does, but if you guys know, just let me know. I think it's like a more expensive company. Chewy looked interesting too. I haven't done any research on any of these, so most of the stream will be just to cover those and get an idea of what to look forward to. Oh, this is one that's I'm interested in. Dave & Buster's. This one, Geno Bionet, is like the one that Kathy Woods invested in. It's DNA, I think. So I don't know if I'll play those. I'm just kind of doing a quick highlight of stuff that I'm interested in, and then we'll kind of cut down to the ones that I'm actually gonna play. This is the one that I was interested in. I think Walgreens will be interesting. And then this is the Astra and BlackBerry, and I think AST Space Mobile. Oh yeah, and Archimoto. So I think those are the only ones that I saw for this week. There are a few plays. Well, there's one other play that I want to play. That's not on this list. It's not an earnings play, but I'll kind of share with you guys that in a bit. Let me make sure I got all SAIC. This one might actually be interesting because I think they do government work. So, oops. Let me just go ahead and add that one to the list there. But I think that's all the ones that I was interested in. Oh yeah, there's this one. I forgot. The iSun. Basically like, I think an energy play. It's an infrastructure play. So, that one could be interesting as well. Is there any other ones you guys see on here? I think EHang. Is this EHang? It might. I don't know if that's EHang actually. It might be EHang. I'll have to look and see if that actually is for earnings on Tuesday. But yeah, let's see. I think that's about it. I don't see anything else on here that's interesting or that I really know about. I think Micron will probably be one of the bigger plays. Let's go ahead and start trimming the positions to what we actually want to play. So yellow, this is the semiconductor one. I think that would be interesting. 5 below is like a retail one. Walgreens, so I think those are good to start with. Chewy, Dave and Buster's will be nice too, actually. So I at least try to get one play per day, so I can at least get some action. And then Astra, I think this is a meme play, the BlackBerry, but it's got the car stuff now too, so I do want to take a look. I think this one, the Sundial, might be like a good put opportunity because they do have the legalization stuff going on early in the week. I think Monday they're gonna vote for some stuff. So it's kind of been running up. Well, Thursday, end of Thursday, Friday. It could run Monday, and then I think there it'll probably be like, I don't really think anything will develop too much. So I think Monday would be a good time to get some puts for this. Because I do think we're still far away from anything like really developing for that sector. So, I mean, I do like the sector, but it's just going to be some time before that becomes anything. So, UPath, I don't think I really like this company. I think it would be a good play for puts, but we'll have to kind of check the valuation and stuff for it. And basically what they expect to report. So, I do want to play this one though. A lot of people, well, I've been reading that some people like this one better than some of the other satellite plays and even like Elon's companies. So that'll be interesting to take a look at. And Archimoto also is the... Sorry, I didn't mean to highlight. Usually Thursdays are usually the more interesting plays, to be honest. They save the best earnings for that day. So is there any other ones you guys are interested in? Just let me know. Yeah, I think that's it. So let me go ahead and move this to the side. Okay, just making sure. Affirmed. Oh no, that's not affirmed. That's affirmed. Okay. Yeah, they have a different logo anyways, so that's not them. So I'm gonna move this to the side, and did we already cover the ones from last week? Oh, let me go ahead and mark XPen, because that one could be a nice continuation play. Let's see what they're gonna report. So XPen. Oops, it's XPEV. Alright, so last quarter they didn't really do much, I think. They missed on the... We kind of covered this actually already, right? They did move up. And I think the best way to compare this one for this earnings would probably be NIO's earnings. Although NIO probably was spending more money with their restructuring and some of the supply chain stuff. Will GGPI announce on Monday? I don't know. Is there something going on with the rumors or something on Wall Street or something? I think we covered it in our last stream. It does seem to be pretty bullish. Like if you take a look at some of the like smaller time frames, we were making higher lows here. So here and here. But then we actually broke down, but we held this level nicely. So kind of like a double bottom here. So I do think that our well, let me go ahead and make sure I got the right time frame. I think we have a little bit more upside, but I think this is going to be a nice inflection point. Let's see, I think like 1180 is probably where 1170. I think that's where we'll probably head out to, and then we'll probably retrace back, just because I think we have like a bigger triangle. So we're inside, we're making higher highs here, but we're also making higher highs on the outside of this triangle. So it could be a good opportunity if we come back down here, and I can actually show that better in the daily time frame. So if you take a look at that, so actually this line, for some reason TradingView doesn't update it, but this is basically up here. It's actually like right here, so it's kind of like this. So I do think we'll have a breakout soon. I think it just might take a little bit longer, kind of like here. Even maybe a little earlier could be possible, but I do expect us to maybe come back and touch like close to 11, and then hopefully we can break out with a possible merger news, or anything more significant, because they have been doing press releases and stuff, and we've been covering some of that in the streams, but nothing major. I think the biggest thing that they did was the O2 concept, and then they also started doing the Australia deliveries, so that was pretty big. And then the US, they started doing the single motor in the US, so all that was pretty good. But I think we might have a little bit more downside, especially just to kind of confirm these higher highs, or the lower highs, however you want to say it. But yeah, but the chart looks good. I do want to take a look at the OBV real quick, and we can look at that in like in the hour time frame. And this is basically like, it kind of tracks volume and stuff, and so we can just actually quickly chart this up. But we were I think I charted this up, for some reason I didn't save it, so let me take a look real quick. So yeah, we did break out of this sideways volume, like no volume here, and finally are picking up on some volume again, so that's good. And it's also matching. So one really good thing here is, I guess I'll just mark it real quick. Basically right here, kind of broke out is basically, I guess, what I was saying. Do you know anything about Cybele? I don't. We can take a look at it though. Cyberlux. Is this it right here? Looks like it's over the counter stock. Is there any news on it? Let me take a look at it real quick. We'll just copy this over to, what do they work on? Looks like it's this one. We'll just take a look at their website real quick. Military advanced solutions for military, government, commercial. Interesting. So there's a lot of like cybersecurity stuff going on right now with everything going on across in Russia and stuff. It looks like they're also doing energy stuff. That's interesting. That might be a good play. And unmanned aircraft systems. This is actually really cool. I don't really know their financials. Let's take a look at the chart real quick. Do you know if they have any good partnerships or any like blue chip partners or customers? Chart's looking pretty good actually. Go ahead and chart something up. Do you own this stock, or is it just something that you heard of? I mean, it's trading super cheap from its all-time highs. But Cyberlux, let's see if we can pull up some financials on it real quick. We can go from there too. Oops, wrong one. I meant to go here. Go to, what was it? Cyberlux. See if it pulls it up. Yeah, it pulls it up. Is it over the counter? I don't think it's over the counter. For some reason it said OTC. I think it is OTC actually. I don't know. Let's see. It doesn't have any data on it. I think it is over the counter because it doesn't have any data. Do you know what kind of revenue and stuff they're making? crypto. Yeah, it's all crypto. Shiba is trending for some reason. Look at some financials, some analysts. Doesn't pull up anything. So I think this one is over the counter. Yeah, over the counter delayed. So they don't really provide, they don't have to provide some of this stuff, I don't think. Interesting. The website looks interesting though. Some of their products, I guess. The solar panel and stuff. I don't know about blue chip. There are a lot of merger lately, and yes, I do own it. Okay. What do you mean by there's a lot of mergers? Do you think, are you saying they're acquiring companies? We'll just take a look at some of their news to get an idea of what they're doing. First major European government contract signing. So that's good. That's a good headline because there's a lot of, like I said earlier, there's a lot of stuff going on with the European, and for them to be able to get some business over there, I think will be big. So it might be a sleeper. I don't know. That's just kind of what I'm picking up from it. So let's look. It looks like, I guess yeah, so they are acquiring different businesses. I mean, anything like with government defense agencies and stuff, especially if they're based out of US, I think they should be fine. Because usually that, you know, those filings and stuff are a bit more, you know, more strict. But I guess the most important thing is we would have to take a look at some of their earnings and stuff. Let's see if we can find their investor relation page. I've never heard of this company. Harnessing the Future. Harnessing. I don't know if that's a play on word for like harnesses, or is that just current company presentation? Sorry, I've never looked into this company, so I gotta spend some time to look at. So they've been here for a while. That's crazy. They've been here since 2000 or 1996. They do have some good partnerships, actually. They got Walmart there and Boeing. Wow. Lowe's is in here too. Let me see, make sure that can I expand this? Let me see if I can, so you guys can see better. Yeah, here we go. Interesting, man. Nice bring up. This is a pretty good bring up that you mentioned. They also do have the Air Force. So this was from March 2022, so very recent presentation. This is actually pretty cool. I don't really know their fundamentals again, so we'll have to kind of go. And I guess you're saying they are acquiring tons of company, which can be good and bad because they can dilute the stock, bring down some of your value. So, yeah, so it can be a good or bad thing. At least in the short term, it'll be more of a bad thing. But let's take a look and see if we can find some key points. So let's look at, I guess here's the business unit forecast for 2021. This is in K. So I guess they're not bringing in too much money. This is in K. So it'd be 200, I think. Make sure. I think that's right? They're bringing in 2000 K, so I don't think that's in millions. Could it be point? I think it's like 200,000 K. Would it be? You'll have to help me with that. I usually see millions right here. We convert that. They do have a big market cap though. Tons of opportunity. It looks like 800 billion global market. Well, attainable market, should I say. Customers through digital platforms with local service providers. Yeah, where did you find this? Was this on like a Reddit or something, or you just... Has it been running? Let's see. It's up. It's not up. It hasn't been up. I mean, it does look like it's consolidating here. You can see it's like getting tighter and tighter, so there could be a move, like a breakout soon. It'd just be hard to tell when. It looks like it might already be breaking out. If this is like the correct pattern, it looked like it might be breaking out soon. I would just watch the volume. But actually you can see that the OBV is starting to pick up. It's trying to go on an uptrend again. So you could have a nice run like this, which would be, I think, like about 40%, 36%. So let's just say it goes from here. I don't know, I'm just kind of eyeballing stuff real quick. So we could come back up and retouch this 0.2 cents. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. What's your thoughts on that, Ronald? What are you thinking? The chart looks pretty good. I do like the OBV, like I said. It's starting to pick up, but the price isn't moving up. Well, let's just do that. And I think it could be related to just people starting to pick up on the security companies. I think Moon Market, but it's all over YouTube. Oh, okay. I don't know what Moon Market is. Is that like a social, like an investing platform or something? I didn't know it was all over. So this could be like the next big, I wouldn't say CEI, but you know how they pump stuff. Could be the next one. I don't know. It does look pretty good, pretty bullish though. I think if you can get outside of 1.6, it looks like you're hoping for 5 cents. Where is that at? Is that all the way up here? That's 3 cents. And that'd be like a crazy move, wouldn't it? All the way up back up to here. I think if it runs, it definitely could get up to about 2 and then possibly the 3. But I would say it definitely needs to get some volume, which probably will if there's a lot of attention, like you say there is, because you say it's all over YouTube. So this is an interesting pick. Thanks for bringing this one up. And you said you bought like 200,000. So I guess the only thing, I don't know if you care about the fundamentals, but maybe you can break down this, because I don't, is this their revenue? Is this accurate revenue? 11K, 11,000K. So I don't know, maybe you can help me with that. But this is going to be for, oh, their entire, it's all the way down here. This was for just one division here. So 7.7K. Or is that, I think that is. Oh, okay. So Market Moon is a YouTuber. Okay. He's a market stock pumper. Okay. If he's got a decent following, then he might be able to pump it, but yeah, I don't pump any of that stuff. I just kind of cover stocks and cover the ones that I like. But like I said, it's looking bullish, especially if some of the tensions over in Russia and Ukraine, those pick up. I like the one that I like to follow is IRNT. This one's like another security play, and we've kind of talked about this one in the Discord that we have. So it's been retracing, but I think it could get another random spike like this back up to like at least $7, $6. It did fill this gap already, unfortunately though. Let me hide this VWAP because it just gets in the way sometimes. So anyway, do you have any other stocks that you want to look at? I'm gonna add this one to my watch list. What was the ticker? CYBL. Just to keep it on the radar here. Just added it there. It's over the counter though, so I don't know. Let me make sure it's over the counter, I think. Let me take a look real quick. CYBL. Yeah, it's over the counter, so you would have to get like TD at Ameritrade or E-Trade to be able to buy it. Interesting. But luckily we do have those platforms, so yeah, interesting pick. And if you have any other ones, just let me know. Where are we at now? So the ones that we're covering, I guess these are the ones that I wanted to cover for now. Micron. I guess we could start with Micron. Chewy is actually pretty good too. I want to quickly look at what Lulu is. Lululemon. Athletica, yeah. So I think they're kind of like Nike, right? See, it looks like it's trying to break out of the monthly, which would be very bullish for it. Let's go back to the daily just to get an idea of where it is with respect to its all-time highs. It looks really good actually. Last earnings they sold off. Let's take a look at what they missed. So they beat on both the earnings and revenue. Okay, thanks. No problem, Ronald. Hopefully that helped a little bit. If not, let me know where I can kind of clear that up. But those are just my thoughts though too, so hopefully you do your own research. I do like Lululemon actually. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's expected to be their move, and then we'll go from there. So Lulu, what's the ticker? Lulu. Lulu. Okay, let's take it. This athletic brand, it looks like. I've seen this one before, but I don't really follow it. So, but if Nike isn't any example of what these guys could do, it could be good for us. So it moves 75% of the times. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Okay, great. It's good to hear. And then 8% for the earnings was on average. Actual earnings was about 6%. The IV crush is pretty huge, guys, on this one. So I would say that the best play for Lulu would probably be on the sell side. So if you want to play options, you probably want to be writing those contracts, not naked contracts, but like do like a cover, like a put spread or a call spread. So it says it's moving about 6%. So about 6% of 320 would be about almost, what is that, $20? Yeah, about $18. So the 440s or the 340s might be interesting. Let's do Webull real quick and just see if we can pull up. We can pull up the options chain on Webull, and then we'll go from there just to get an idea of their prices and stuff. And actually, I could probably do Robinhood to create the spreads. We can find a good one. So yeah, let's do that real quick. Are you bullish on this? Are you guys bullish on the stock market right now? It's just while Webull loads up. Do you guys bullish on any of these real quick? This is the SPY basically. So I think it looks bullish, but I am scared of this pattern here. It's kind of like the ascending triangle. I think we covered it in yesterday's stream. But basically, we're like consolidating now. I guess basically going into like this ascending wedge triangle. So I do expect a big move on Monday. So because we're like getting really tight here around this level. So we've been consolidating, so sometime in Monday we're gonna have a big pop up, or either it's gonna break down. So that's what I'm looking forward to on Monday, especially because we are near these highs here. This is basically where we did our last huge move, and we actually tried to test that twice, and unfortunately we couldn't get back above it. So definitely take a look and be on the lookout for Monday. I think Monday will be huge. I don't think any major news has developed though as of recent though, right? Let's see. What were we looking at? Oh yeah, we were looking at Webull. Let's see, I think it's ready. So this is my Webull's layout real quick. Basically I cover SPY. I've been watching DraftKings, and also I am bullish on oil and wheat, so I kind of keep those on the radar. And then I was bullish on Joby and Hood. Well, these are just some of my favorite stocks that I watch, so but that's just an update there. Yeah, I think the best, like the safe haven ones, are the commodities like oil and wheat. I started buying oil back when it was in 30 on that pullback to 30. I thought it was a great opportunity because the tensions were just like picking up, and the oil for some reason dropped, and it didn't really make sense. So let's take a look at this. This looks really good though, on this chart too. We'll look at it on TradingView, but Just want to get an idea of their spreads and stuff. So which week are we going into? We're going into the 1st and 8. And we said about 340, right? So about 340s, they're like $700. Let me go ahead and close this. How do I hide this? Okay. Let me do this. Okay, so where's more of the open interest? Do we have any open interest on this stuff? Not really much volume, to be honest. This is for the 8th, though. So let's go to the 1st, because that's probably where all the move is going to be at. So really not much volume, to be honest. I don't really know how much volume this has on a regular basis. Most of the volume is here, though, around 100, 120, 160. And then not really much on the sell side. So I think a lot of people probably are bullish on this one, especially based off of what Nike did. It looks like Lulu is like a retail. Let's just make sure we got that right, because I don't really trade the stock. Yeah, let's make sure. And I mean, it says Atletica, that means athletic, I think. It's Canadian. So I just want to make sure. Yeah, so it kind of looks like it's a Nike play, basically. I think it's going to be bullish for the earnings, in my opinion. Let's take a look at some of their financials real quick. This one should pull up because it's on the NASDAQ. So 7 price to sales ratio. I think they are profitable. They got that PE ratio there. And they're bringing in about 4 billion annually. Does look like it's still continuously growing, steady growth. Let's shift over to Yahoo Finance real quick. And we'll take a look at what they're expected to do for earnings real quick. So this is kind of just a system that I use. It seems to be working so far. I'd like to take a look at the sector and look at their valuation and take a look at some of their estimated earnings and stuff. So I guess for 2022 this year, they're going to grow 43%, which is really good. Last year, let's see some of the previous quarters. So was it Q3? They reported 14% growth. So I guess pretty inconsistent growth. It looks like their smallest year growth was on the January, which is probably the one that's coming up. Is that right? Yeah, it would be this one. Med Joe, School Joe here. What's up, man? How's it going? GGPI. Yeah, did we cover that one? I think we just took a look at that one really quick. Let's shift over for that. Hopefully you can give me your thoughts. You said 40, right? I think you said 40. One of the other guys on there said 18, which I think is around this level up here. Yeah, so I do think this one's definitely possible. Not exactly sure. I think it will get 40, but I don't really know the time frame for that one. And we have to be back on a bull run, like confirmed bull run, and we'd have to get a lot of more retail involvement. But yeah, I hope you're having a good Saturday, Joe, and good weekend so far. It's a nice chill day, beautiful day out. And yeah, I think GGPI in a solid bull run, like the market's feeling good about himself, and but yeah, I remember you said 40, and I think if we get more retail involved and they start seeing like the Polestar and the deliveries and everything, then yeah, they'll definitely start moving like Lucid. Again, I think we're like super early, just because you can take a look at the average volume. It's 2 million daily. So let's see, this is the 40, so this is like 10x average volume. So imagine if we get 10x volume after, or even pre-merger. Bro, you're great. Love our combo. Thanks, man. Just yeah, just having a good time here. So appreciate it. Yeah, it's good talking to you. Nice that you show up pretty regularly. But yeah, do you guys like Lucid, or you guys like Polestar better than Lucid? What are your thoughts on this one? I think this one's kind of been bleeding off for a little bit, and then it had that random spike. So yeah, we were actually on this downtrend here, and I can just extend that line. So it looks like we're retouching it there. But I don't know if you guys like Lucid. I know you don't like Rivian either, Joe. I don't think you like Rivian. I don't like Rivian, but It's crazy how some of these have held their value. I think it's people, it might just be people that have like bought up here and just, I guess, refused to sell maybe. But I think we're still in this downtrend. We did get back above this $24 level, which is actually like could be an indication of a reversal. And I think Polestar already sold 29 cars worldwide last year. Yep, yeah, they did all that. GGPI is a better buy. Not a fan of the Rivian. Yeah, me neither. I'm not a fan of the Rivian. It's just a very, very rich valuation for what they're doing. Honestly, I don't know how many Rivians got delivered last year. I'm actually interested in looking that up. We might just take a look at this real quick, if you guys don't mind. Rivian deliveries. Just type in deliveries. Oh, don't they have the... Yeah, I forgot they have the delivery vans too. Just type in 2022. Let's see how many they're expected to deliver. See, this was from March, it looks like. Yeah, March 10th. Let's see if we can quickly glance. Okay, so they're about 25,000 vehicles. So, I mean, even from like a deliveries, like 25 is less than one. I know these are different markets, these are trucks and stuff, but I guess just in the automotive sector in general, let me close that out. I don't know why it's asking for my stuff. Collapse. And yeah, so I guess just from an automotive sector, Rivian for 2022, right? This year, which is 2022, they're gonna do 25,000. GGPI is a no-brainer. They're already marketing 20Ks. Yeah, yeah, and this year should be better, right? I'm gonna sign off. I'm in Vermont with the girlfriend. All right, man, appreciate you tuning in for a little bit, checking up on us. Yeah, enjoy your time in Vermont. Hopefully I'll see you in the next stream. Yeah, so Rivian, I don't know how you guys feel about Rivian and Lucid. I think just delivery wise they've been lacking. So we already did 25 last year, and these guys are gonna do it this year. So by this time next year, we'll be what's our deliveries for 2022? Just gotta remember this one because I don't remember 2022 targets. So let's look at that real quick. This is really good though that they've been doing. What they're doing is just incredible, I believe. And they just delivered the US model, the single. Yeah, the single motor. I don't know if does it tell us the amount of vehicles they're doing for 65 units. Okay. UCO, USO, remember this. I will, man. I actually have it on the watch list now, and I've been buying oil, baby. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've been buying oil. I've been buying the B&O, which is just the Brent oil. I was buying spreads for this for 32 and 33, and yeah, we started picking stuff up down here, man. But I wish I would have listened to you back in the old days, you know. I don't remember. I think it was before the invasion, but you were already bullish, so yeah, I wish I would have kind of paid attention. I guess that's why it's good to come into the streams and just listen to people's ideas. But yeah, I was hoping that people would kind of comment some stocks in here and we could look at them, or just get some trade ideas for next week. I don't think you really like to trade too much, Joe. I think you just like the oil, and you just like to hold, which is good because they say time in the market is better than timing the market. But you gotta have a little, like, for me personally, I have a, like, I like to gamble a little bit, so sometimes I do that. And but oil looks really good. You know, this gap got filled, and now it's back on its next leg up. So I really love oil. Yeah, and yeah, Joe kind of pointed it out early, but you know, you can see we're in a bullish, like, this is the OPV basically, just kind of showing us the inflow of volume and stuff. It just looks really good. So yeah, I'm excited, and yeah, so kind of breaking out right now. So I do expect us to probably come back up, retouch that 37, almost after that. But yeah, the bullish thing is, I mean, this one usually doesn't fill gaps, but you see we have all these gaps, but this gap right here, we actually filled that, was it on Thursday and Friday? And then after it filled it, it like got back, bought up, right back up, all the way back to like 33. So I don't know, oil baby, you know. And it's crazy because I never really followed commodities, but now it's like, it's a thing for sure. So I'm excited that I'm in this train, on this oil train, baby. This is on the daily, by the way, too. So believe that this, like, so the OBV, the way it works is based off the close, the previous close. On Monday, you'll probably add this volume to the current OBV. So I do expect this to continue to go up. And hopefully that matches up with the stock price. So yeah, I'm excited for oil. I'm very excited for wheat too, but for some reason it's been lagging, but I am very bullish on this one. I actually covered on this one that the OBV was looking good. Let me see if I can pull it up on our Discord. You can actually join our Discord. It's completely free. Just kind of post free plays in here and stuff. But yeah, OBV on wheat next week should be reaping in the harvests. So this is basically the OBV. We were kind of coming down to this here, which is around the numerical values don't really matter too much on the OBV. It's basically just the trend. So we were like on this downside, but the overall uptrend was bullish. So I'll kind of lay that out. For some reason, all my indicators got reset. And, I lost most of it, so I have to redo it, but that shouldn't take too long. Is it here? Let me make sure. Oh no, it's over here. This is what I marked up. I think I marked up this. Is that right? Let me make sure. Now I'm confusing myself, but I don't even know which time frame. I wish I would have put the time frame on this one. Let me do that real quick. Let me just expand this actually. I'll make it easier for us. Reset. And I think what I did was I did like this. I think this is what I did. It doesn't quite line up, but yeah, here we go. It says I did this. Yeah, so it looks like I did this. And then we moved it down here. So it's still the uptrends, I guess, bullish. So kind of a solid. Yeah, it's looking really good, I think. So here, kind of going, just working its way up, which I like. And the best part is, even though this is going up, the stock price hasn't really gone up, which is a bullish indicator. So we got that there. And then I guess our next resistance really, I mean, we're breaking this here. That's where, I mean, if we can break that, we're coming all the way up here, which is really bullish. Let's take a look at how this compares to the chart. So I was reading up on divergence and stuff, and I actually posted some of this stuff on the Discord also, just kind of some charts and stuff. So basically, the bullish diversion is basically when the price is either coming down in the, you know, the other indicator is going up. Same thing, there's a hidden one, and then there's the exaggerated. I think we're in the exaggerated one, where our price has kind of been consistent, but the secondary indicator is going up. So I think that's what we're in right now with oil. I mean, not oil, wheat. So let me kind of do this here, back over here. Our oil, or well, our stuff's kind of been going sideways. If you look at the overall range, we've kind of been in this range here, this range box, right? But on the OBV, we've been constantly like grinding on the uptrend. So that's why I'm expecting a big move going into next week. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Does that make sense? Is that right? Can you guys give me some feedback on that? It'd be great. I don't know, I'm kind of just, I mean, I'm learning this stuff, you know, like you guys. So just kind of sharing my thoughts. But yeah, oil looks good. Once we break what, like 10, I mean 11 really, if we can get 11, things could get crazy. We could get some volume spikes like this, because I mean, volume has stayed pretty consistent. And when I say average is consistent, it's a lot better than Let me just kind of zoom this out real quick. Let me see if I can pull it up. But so our average volume, like right before all the invasion stuff, on average was like 1 million. Now our average volume is 5 million. So we've been able to hold those average volumes, which I think is impressive. But enough of that. I think that's one of the good plays that you'll be able to make money this week. Hopefully. Yeah, and I'm not pumping my own stuff, but I do have shares, well, not shares, but options in this one, so hopefully that works out for me. But not financial advice. Yeah, and if you guys have any questions, just put them in the comments, or any tickers I can take a look at. In the meantime, do you kind of want to grind through some of this stuff? Dave & Buster's. Wait, which one were we talking about just before we shifted? Oh, we were looking at Lulu. That's right. That's right. And we were also looking at Rivian. I think the consensus on Rivian is bearish. Consensus on Polestar is bullish. Let's just confirm that with some of the charts. Rivian. Okay, so yeah, so it looks like it might have its next leg down. Rivian, because we've still on this, you know, this channel here. If we can break like this psychologically $50, I think we could come back and retest. About 65, 57. I think like a $7 move, if you can break through, if the market's bullish, then it could come back up to like about 57. But the overall trend has been bearish, and that's just because the valuation, right, and shorts take advantage of it. But yeah, let me clear this stuff up. I don't want to get it in the way. And but yeah, it's kind of like in a channel, right? But we do have a like this level here, like 57. That's why I said if it continues, it looks like it got rejected really on the daily. And I've had this channel on here for a while, but it looks like it got rejected, so it probably will come back down to about 38 maybe, you know. Volume is dying also. If you can take a look, there's like a decrease in volume. Just show you guys, it's been decreasing, so that's not good for the stock, because basically there's no buyers, and the volume that is being used is probably just short volume. Like I think this was buying pressure, but it's just nowhere near like some high level volume. It's just been bleeding off. And I think the big red flag with Rivian is like the market was bullish, but the volume wasn't there, so that doesn't make sense. But I don't know, just kind of talking out loud there. So some puts on Rivian might be a good idea, just as a hedge for the market. And actually I'm probably gonna write that one down, because I think it would be an interesting play. Let's take a look. Should we look at the options chain for this? What do you guys think? I'm just gonna write Rivian for now. Rivian puts. And I've been also thinking about doing the Unusual Whale subscription. It's a little expensive, but I think it could benefit the channel, and it could help us be more accurate with some of our plays. But yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Hit the like button if you take a second to do that. Greatly appreciate it. But basically I want to maybe get subscribed to the Unusual Whales, and that way we can follow some of the like the bigger flows from the big money. So that would be nice. So yeah, anyway, this looks good as in a bearish trend, but with the market reversing, yeah, we should definitely consider looking at this descending trend line, and hopefully get back up to about $70. Anything around this range would be a nice way to take profit, because I don't think it would break this resistance here in the first try anyway. And I really like newer companies that don't have much price history. It's a good and a bad thing. Like there's not much history to go based off, but it is easier to see a trend for it. Yes, sir. But let me know if there's any questions. Just comment them below. Yeah, and I guess we're back to grinding into this stuff. Because I was going to do some work on this stuff anyway, so I figured I'd go live. What were we looking at? Lululemon. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at this bad boy. So we said we'd probably be on the seller side anyway. And then the growth for this one is, what is it? 43%, which could have a good... Let's look at Nike real quick. Let's take a look at Nike real quick. Reset. So it got rejected at the monthly. The earnings were great. We did call that direction correctly. I think it ran up like $8, but then it's been selling off. I think some of that stuff has to do with the supply chains, which could also affect Lulu. But what are you guys thinking? I'm actually pretty excited for this one. It had a nice run up and then it came back down. The OBV is picking back up, which is good to see. Like, I guess it's doing this uptrend again now. So where would the resistance be for this? It looks like it'd probably be like up here. Yeah, because we have a lot of like inflection points here. So it looks like it probably will bounce off. I think Nike would be a nice continuation play going into Monday and go back up to about $37, maybe even close to 40. Retest that because it does look like the OBV is going in a higher uptrend. But yeah, let me write that one down actually too. So Nike and Lulu. Let's do Lulu. We haven't looked at the expected moves. What did we say? About 340, right? Okay, 1 second. Let me make sure that the earnings, what did they do? They beat on both. Okay. And historically, does Nike beat? Historically, Nike beats. Okay. Historically, Nike beats for the most part. The last one, though, for some reason, was this. This was after. Oh, nice. So they gapped up. So when they beat, they pretty much in line. They kind of move up. So let's make sure how this one does. So when they beat, they did great, and they sold off for some reason. Let's take a look at one more real quick. So they beat, and they gapped up. This is the September, so this is the third quarter. Oh, this is the second quarter. They just report second quarter here, I believe, right? This is their... So are these guys reporting their first quarter? Their January? Yes, up to January. Period ending in January. So this one might be their best selling. Just because of the holiday season. So that's also something to consider. Let's look at this historically, their last January one. So they reported after hours. They beat, but they sold off. Looks like they sold off. Let me make sure. I'm just gonna have to zoom in because I can't see. Where's it at? Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. Zoom in here and just take a look. They didn't really have any price movement. Doesn't look. So they reported after close. Oh, they sold off. So they closed at 317 and opened at, so they sold off $10. Okay, and they beat on both. Yeah, they barely beat. So let's reset the chart so we can come back over here. That was at 3 something, so we're about the same price. But again, the chart looks very bullish. So that's actually, let's just take a look at how the chart looked bullish back here. Was it this one? It's this one. The chart, did the chart look bullish? The chart looked bullish too going into it. It looked like it was making us like a higher highs. Let's look at, we can even look at the 4 hours. I think the 4 hour would be nice. Still kind of working into like higher highs, which is good. Like right there, I would say. I mean, this isn't really a trend, but we could add it if we can get it on here. What do you think? Does that look like a trend? It looks like it could break down. So it might be a sell-off then. If it gets rejected here, when is our earnings? What day is it? It's on... Let me go ahead and highlight this too because I'm interested in it. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So I'm not gonna play everything because this is a lot. I'm not gonna play Chewy. I don't think it's worth it. Lulumon might be worth it because it's got a high IV crush, so we could be on the seller side. We'll leave Chewy on here just to take a look at it if we have time. It's on Tuesday after close, so we have tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Monday to look into see how it. I would see how it reacts to this monthly level around 320. If it can hold 320, then I'd probably be bullish because then we would break out of this descending resistance. Although the earnings really doesn't follow TA, to be honest, because earnings are kind of in the air, really. So we can't just depend on TA for this, actually. But like basically how it's trying to break up here. And actually, an interesting thing is, could be bearish. It's kind of been working to get higher highs, but our volume is coming down. So that's actually what were we saying? That's a bearish divergence. Because we're doing higher highs here, right? So here, but we're making lower lows here. So I think puts on Lulu might be the play, just from the technical analysis. Plus, there could be some supply issue stuff, and Nike did sell off later in the week. So I think selling calls might be the play. Let me just make sure. I'm going to cross out Nike because I'm bullish on Nike, but not bullish on Lulu. So Lulu sell calls, I think, so far. I think that's what I like. Yeah, I think I like that one. Because this is on the 4 hour. Let's look at the daily. It could be misleading. It could probably get rejected there. Like right there. Right there. That's our resistance on the OBV. You can see we've come and intersected that point a few times. So I think what's gonna happen is maybe it runs up to about like 20, not 30, but like maybe 27. Could be realistically, and then it could sell off into earnings. But again, Nike did good. This one's a tough one, to be honest. Sell calls or sell puts. If you sell calls, though, make sure you sell covered or spreads, not sell call spreads. That's what I might want to say. Sell call spreads is the initial thought right now. Do you guys have any different opinions on this one? It just looks like it's having a hard time getting through this 320, 322 level. I'm gonna jot it down as a sell call real quick. Let me see if I can get a text. Sell call spreads. Or let's, yeah, sell call spreads. So when I say sell call, sell spreads. Let's do spreads, and then or we could just say high IV. High IV. Let's do high IV. That way we know it's high IV. And then we could no. Let's do the call or sell. Let's do the sell side. Be on the sell side, right? And you could do spreads. But you would have to decide the puts or calls. I haven't really decided that. I mean, it's always a 50-50, right? There we go. That's what I like. Sell spreads. I might need to, you know, tone down this font a little bit because it's getting, oof, that's too much. There we go. There we go, right there. Yeah, I like that one. Let me check something real quick. I'm gonna check on my dashboard to make sure I'm getting the best availability. Oh, dude, 1 second. I'm just trying to. I don't know if people are live right now. Maybe. Let me see. Is anybody posting videos? Nah, it's too early for people. Maybe. It's not early for me though. It's already almost 2 o'clock here. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave it like that. Luluman. This one's tough because market looks bullish now, but it's like, is it a bull trap? Like, I feel like I don't know what I'm doing with this play. You know? Let me go ahead and close out this other stuff real quick. Why I needed some of the people in here to help me out. We're closing out their website and we're gonna take a look at their earnings real quick. Pull that up. 4 billion. What's their cash on hand? 900 last quarter. Let me zoom in a little bit. Can get a better picture for you guys. What's their PE ratio? They have a high PE ratio. 47. Sheesh. I think the puts might be a good idea actually. And their October, their financials, they have almost 1 billion in cash last quarter. 4 billion in revenue annually. They're not really like growing huge, especially like this one right here. Like, I mean, they just basically did the same in revenue. Yeah, I'm leaning towards those puts, man. I really am. So I'm gonna stick with the puts, sell call spreads. So I'm not gonna say puts, I'm just gonna say bearish. Let's just say bearish. Bearish. And then people can either, you know, people can either sell. Wait, why is it not letting me go down? Oh, I need to do shift enter. Bearish. I'm just gonna say bearish. And then we'll just, yeah, let's do that. There we go. Okay, so we don't need anything back there. We're gonna be bearish on Lulu. Actually, let me do bearish. Nah, we'll leave it like that. Yeah, so that's for Lulu. Let me just go ahead and mark that up right here. And then I guess what's the next one you guys want to cover? I want to look into Dave & Buster's and I also want to look at Walgreens. I think those would probably be the top. Oh, and Micron. Which one should we cover next? Oh, Academy Sports is in here too? I didn't know that. Okay. That one's kind of, what is that? That's like a little bit of a meme stock, isn't it? Academy? Where's it at? Academia? I don't think it's this one though, is it? No. Where's it at? I forgot their ticker. 1 second, fellas. We're gonna get this one pulled up for us. Oh, there we go. Sports. Weird ticker, isn't it? ASO? Academic Sport Outdoors. Okay. I didn't know this one was reporting. It's got some big moves though. They beat there and they probably missed. Oh, they beat here, but they sold off. Interesting. That's funny, isn't it? Look at this, just huge up on the OBV. I'm actually interested in this one. Let me take a look at their valuation. Dang, this is interesting. So basically, retail's gonna be busy, right? The sports selling stuff for when does this end? I think it's January, right? Yeah, January. So it'd be January, November, and December. Wait, no, it wouldn't include January. It would include the last 3 months. It would be October, November, and December. Yeah. So the doing over here, price to sales has got a pretty decent valuation, 3.3 billion market cap. Let's look at their revenue. They're bringing in like, that's pretty good. They're bringing in like 5 billion annually. Their cash on hand's for 100 million. Let's look at their expected well, how much are they growing this year? That's what we really want to know. I think they just opened a new store in my place too, like in my city. They've been opening up those stores. 18%. They're not going to grow next year? I mean, I don't know. What's it trading at right now? $36? Sheesh. This might be time to get those puts, I think. What do you guys think? This one's kind of up in the air, to be honest. Retail could have like a lot of trouble with supply chains. Let's look at, I don't think Dick's is publicly traded, is it? No, I don't think it is. Dick's Sporting Good? Nah. Dick's earnings, they sold off. Yes, sir. Looks like it might be a good time to get the puts on this one. This is Academy Sports, Outdoor Sports. Look, let's just go ahead and add a channel, see if we can get something going here. That looks about right. Makes sense. So kind of in a downtrend. It failed to get back above this monthly level here at $40. Psychologically, that's also going to be an important key, you know, kind of a reversal. But also take a look at this. Doesn't this look like a cup and handle kind of? Perfect cup. So it could be doing a handle down here and then break up. Interesting. Something I just noticed, they're really quick. But let's look at the expected move for it. ASO. Look at, so it's gonna move about 5% or 6%. Moves 100% of the time. IV crush is pretty high actually, 25%. So selling calls or selling puts might be a better play. So what do you guys think? This looks like a perfect cup and handle though, doesn't it? Let me just give you guys an idea of what a cup and handle looks like. Wow, right there. Kind of, you know what I'm saying? And so now it's gonna make the handle down here. I don't know, that looks nice though. It's bullish, it's a bullish pattern. But the overall picture is a downtrend. You know what? It might be good to get calls. I don't know yet. When does it report? Does it do it on... I'm gonna go ahead and highlight this actually. Okay, so copy that over here and resize it. Oops. Yeah, right there. Wait, come on. Quit playing with me. There we go. We're gonna play Academy, I think. But I don't really like the percent and move. It's only moving like 5%, what they're saying. So last quarter they moved huge too. So they reported before market, right? So they gapped up. That's what it looks like here. Let me see that move real quick. So they closed on December 9th, and I guess they reported on the 10th in the morning, which makes sense. So they gapped up. So they opened 8%. They moved 8% last quarter. So 8% move here. Let's get an idea of 8% move here, because let's just say they do 8%. So it kind of moves back up to the 200 moving average, about $40, so about $3. Let's look at the options chain, see what they're pricing out their stuff at. ASO. And if you guys have any questions, just post them in the comments or any tickers. Let me go ahead and post that here too, so you guys can let me know. You guys, there you go. Just posted that there, you guys reminded. And what are we doing? We're doing the first, right? And $40, where's the volume at? There's a lot of open volume for the positive side, the call side. So although this does have a high IV crush, so we're looking, there's tons of volume here for like the 40s, which makes sense because they're expecting, I guess, like an 8% move. This is 1 week though. They're kind of expensive for 1 week. The 41s are probably, the spread's pretty high too though. So the bid is 40 and the ask, so somewhere in between is like 40 or 50, so like 50 cents per contract. What do you guys think? Do you like Academy Sports? We're playing like really boomer stocks today, huh? We're playing Lululemon and we're playing Academy. There's not like good stocks, like good high growth, high move ones, I don't think. But we got to get the money somehow, you know? Or am I doing too much with that one? You think? Let me just change it up real quick with something I got pulled up. What is this? No, I don't like that. Is this this is Rifty Beat. Yeah. Okay, so what do you guys think? Sorry, I was distracted. I was doing something. What? Don't want to lose that. I think the sell side is definitely something we can do. We could sell puts. No, we could sell calls. We could sell what would we sell? Like something here? No, we would sell puts. We would sell like the ones up here. If we're bullish, we would sell like the 38s, 37s. I'm just gonna write down Academy Sports and we're gonna do sell as well. Let's look historically what they're doing with this is what threw me off. This right here threw me off. It's got the cup and handle. It's basically bullish, but I was kind of bearish from it. They're not growing in 2023, but I guess they don't really care about 2023. They care about this year. Oh, they did 56% growth last quarter, and they're expected to do $1.42%. I think they're profitable. Let me make sure they're profitable. Yeah, they're profitable, right? Because they had that PE ratio. Yeah. See, the thing here is like they're good. They're bringing in pretty good revenue, but the cost to make the revenue is expensive. So I don't know. The net profit margin is 10%. Net income. This is pretty bad. Yeah, I'm gonna do puts. So I'm gonna, if I'm bearish on it, dang, and I'm probably gonna get wrecked. We're doing the same thing with this one, I guess. Put that up here. Sell spreads. Because they have 25 IV crush. Let me go ahead and add that. I'm gonna start adding the IV crush on here. 25 IV. IV crush. Yeah, do that. And this one had like 34, I think. Let me make sure. Lululemon Athletica. Come on, baby. There we go. 34%. We're gonna just add that here. I'm gonna be bearish on a lot of stuff actually, just because I'm bearish on the market in general. Dang. Dave & Buster's. We haven't got any call plays. This one's play, I think. Yeah, play. Look. Oof, this is looking good too. That's weird. Oh, this one I think I'm not playing because it doesn't move a lot. Yeah, it's like, it moves like $1. Yeah. Okay, I don't think I'm playing this one. I remember why I wasn't gonna play this one. Nah, this is boring. Okay, we're not doing Dave & Buster's. Let me just go ahead and mark that out. I don't think I'm doing Dave & Buster's. Let me make sure their expected move is low, because I think that's why I wasn't playing this one. Took a look at it. Look at fundamentals. No. Earnings. Implied moves. 6% on what? 43? $3. Let's look at their options chain just to make sure they're not. If they're expensive, I'm not touching them. It's just not worth it. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. That's for even like a week. That's for like 5 days, 4 days. And they want to charge this. Yeah. This is just, nah, I'm good. They want to charge me. This is like a huge move. Like a 40 to 48 would be a huge move for them. They're supposed to move up to 46, and they want $1 for a weekly, so you would have to close like at 47 and some change to be able to get profit. Well, that's a no-go, my G. Okay, so let me just go ahead and take that one off the list, because not interested in it. It looks cool and everything, but I don't really care for it. It's a boomer stock at this point. Do they even pay a dividend? Let me just make sure, since I put it in the boomer category, it should pay a dividend. No, they don't even pay a dividend. What was their growth for next year? I'm just curious now that I'm in here. Before I call it a boomer stock, make sure it's not growing. Then it would be a boomer stock. 18%. This year they're growing 200%. Sheesh. But next year, you know, they're back to their normal stuff. So their earnings is probably going to be bad, but their forecast could be good. Alright, let's just, before we completely close the book on this one, let's just look at what they got to offer. No, bro, what you talking about? So they got 2 billion market cap, and they're bringing in like, oh no, they gonna do your boy like that? They really want to do your boy like that? Cash on hand. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a good put, but I don't see the move coming, you know? It's just like not worth playing, cuz I don't think some of their financials look good. They don't look good. They have 27 million in cash, and they're bringing in 300. What's their net margin? Yeah, this is terrible. Man, if I could buy puts on this, I would, but I don't think this is good, right? Price to sales, the PE ratio is bad. Then let me just show you guys the PE ratio. Okay, so you normally go to what's a good PE ratio, right? You got to compare it to some of the other sectors and stuff, but usually you want something low. So okay, higher PE ratio means that the investors are willing to pay more. Let me zoom in for you guys so you can see better. They're willing to pay a higher price today because of growth expectations, right? So they have good growth for 2022, but 2023 is going to be like average. The average PE is about 13 to 15 historically. So yeah, so that PE ratio is bad, isn't it? Like let's take a look at one of Jeremy's stocks. What does he play? Coursera. Let's look at that one. 20. So that's, that's reasonable, you know what I mean? But like 83, now these are different sectors too, but sheesh. And actually, I was surprised at Disney's valuation too. Like, I think it had a pretty expensive one, like 82. It's crazy, isn't it? So they have 253 billion, and they've been, what have they been doing? 21 billion. The thing with them is they do have like pretty good cash, like 14 billion. I don't know, like respectively, I don't know if that's good compared to their market cap, but I mean 14 billion, I'll take it any day, So operating revenue is also good, like their margins seem to be good. Yeah, so anyway, Disney is overvalued a little bit, but Play is overvalued. I might need, yeah, I just wouldn't get puts on this because I don't expect a big move. Where would you guys see the diluted 0.21 cents per share? Net income 10 million. Oh, their net profits, net income's 10. So they're 300 revenue. They're expending 52 in revenue. They're spending 24 in income. Their income is 24 and their margin is 7.7. Okay. Yeah, that's why I took play off. I just don't like it. What's the other stuff on here? This is infrastructure stuff, but these are like penny stocks, kind of, at this point. Because, ooh, what's going on with this? Looks bullish now. That doesn't have any volume though. It's like 400k in volume. Nah. What is their expected move? So we're not doing play. I don't think so. Then this one doesn't really move. Let me make sure. Yeah, it doesn't really move. It sells off. Do they have vehicles on the road or no? This is the one that I was looking at the other time. Let me. Exxons, they have like electric vans. Look, I just don't know if they already have these out yet. They have a platform for vans. Looks like they have a battery system too. We'll have to go to investor relations. Where's their investors? There we go. Investor relations. Do they have any vehicles on the road? Let me take a look at that. Exxon's deliveries. Alright, let's look at that. 32 units. This like last 3 million in revenue. This was last quarter, their first quarter. This is what it's expected for them? Nah, yeah, this is what is expected, I'm guessing. And preliminary revenues? Okay, these compared to the previously announced. Make sure I'm reading this right. Where? You know, leading manufacturer of class 5 and 8 commercial vehicles. Yeah. Oh, they already announced this. This was in January for the quarter ending in December. What? So they already announced? So this is probably wrong then. E-Trade is probably, or TradingView is probably wrong. But why are they reporting stuff again on here? Monday, March 28th. Is this the same company? The heck? They already announced their stuff. What are you talking about, brother? Announces fourth quarter earnings released. Oh, here it is. 1 second. Makes more sense. So they announced that they will do their first quarter, I'm guessing. Their fourth quarter results aftermarket on close on Monday. Okay. That makes sense. So that's that. But I guess this one, when did this come out? March? And then I think this one is given a preliminary results. So they're given an estimate of 32 units. Pretty bad. 3.1 million in revenue. So let's go ahead and take a look at their valuation. Because it's going to be a no for me, I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's a no for me. I would get puts, but I don't expect this to move too much. I would get longer dated puts. That's at $3. Nah, it's not even worth getting any contracts. I should have looked at that first, at the price. Okay, that's a no for me. Lightning Need Motors. Is it that one? Yeah, Lightning Need Motors is expecting results. I think. Did they just announce? Is it Lightning or E-Motors? Lightning Motors. Lightning E-Motors. Let me just make sure I got that right. Got all that done. It's LVE earnings. News, we'll look at news. What's the other one? Line Electric is the other one. Okay, so it's ZV, not this one. It's leading up into earnings, is what it looks like. It's been building up. So let's look at dang. 22 came down. Did they have earnings? 6 million last quarter? 67 cents negative. What's their cash? 187. That's not bad for a small company. Net profit minus 700. I don't really think this one's worth trading either because it's such a cheap stock. But we'll look at the 7%. 11 crush. Chart it up for a little bit. This is on the daily. The price has been going up, but this has stayed pretty consistent. I think this is gonna break down, back down to like 4. I don't think the move's gonna be big for earnings. I don't know why it's moving up. Well, I do know why it's moving up, but divergence there, no? Looks like a divergence there. Yeah, it's probably gonna come down. I mean, it basically looks like a channel, doesn't it? We can just do that better like this. Let me see if I can channel it better. That, basically. Plus we have a resistance here. So, there's that resistance up here too. Yeah, let me move this over. That's our resistance. Okay. Okay. I don't know what this will do. This will probably come down, to be honest. It's still trading at 22 prices sales. The only thing is it worth playing? Not really. Let's just look at their options chain. Look at the options chain. It could be a nice YOLO. Puts, where's that at? With they have the calls on this side. Huge volume on the calls, but or interest, but no volume here. Yeah. It's not really worth playing, to be honest. You could get the $5 puts for about 15 cents for 2 weeks. Yeah, that might be a play though. This is for May. These are too far out. Oh, these are 30 cents, 35 cents for May. Under 5. Really kind of playing with fire, but the May 7s are actually nice. But I don't think it would happen. I might just kind of take a look at this one. April 14th is not enough time to get a move like this. I think that's a trap. Then you have tons of put options on this, but the thing is there's no volume on the day-to-day. But the interest is going up, so 1,000 down here. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. So what do you guys think for this one? I think $10 for April is a trap. Feels like it's a trap. It would move that big. Probably do like something in this side if you're bullish for it. It would be for May for the 8s. 5s. I think these might be interesting. You need to look at what they're doing on earnings. Like when they go into earnings, what happens to them? They usually sell off. No, they stay sideways. And see, that's what I'm worried about. Sold off here. Let's see. So they reported after close. Right here. They gapped up. Looks like. Date. Oh, they gapped down. They closed up here 9 and opened at 8. So dollar move. What did they do? They missed on earnings. So they're probably spending tons of money. See if they missed on earnings again. Yeah, I don't think they have their management stuff right. I think puts is a good. Yeah, I think puts would be good. And I'll probably do the Mays. They're just really not worth it though, to be honest. You could probably do these. What was the IV crush on this? 11. You do have 3 weeks. You have 3 weeks. So this one is actually 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So these are actually good. 15 cents. Yeah. Actually, that might be a good play. What are we doing? The IV crush is good on this. I like the IV. It's only like 11%. So puts for ZV. Go ahead and mark that up. I don't really like this play, like, because it's not gonna move a bunch, but the stuff is cheap. Put that right there. I don't like their earnings. They're bad. B crush is 11. And buy puts. Buy puts. I like that. I think that's gonna make sense. The last thing I want to check for that, I don't really like the play, like I said, but it's got time. And they're the April ones. Let me make sure I put that down. April. So about 3 weeks. So 3 weeks. Puts, $5 puts. And they're at like 15 cents, I think. Yeah, that's good. $5 puts, 15 cents. Let me make sure that what was the other one? Leave. They ran up, but see, they did good. The price beat. They got. See, they've been doing good with their earnings. Revenue is important, but yeah. See, this is the better pick out of the two. So yeah, puts on ZVE I think is worth it. I might take a look at the debits just to see. I don't know. No, I think I like just the puts, regular puts. It does look like it's in an uptrend, but like it's been like building higher highs. You see this? But on the OBV, it hasn't been making higher highs. It's been staying sideways. So that's kind of bearish. So yeah, I like the puts. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. What is this one for? This is for Lulu. And Lulu sell puts or sell spreads. That would be sell spreads bearish, so you would sell calls because it's kind of been on a run, and then you would sell puts bearish for this one. This one's gonna be too late to play, although it does have the IV crush after, so could be a good play. We need to take a look at Micron and Walgreens and Chewy and Five Below. Man, there's a lot of stuff actually that's kind of worth playing. Let's look at 5 next, I guess. Whoa, what happened? Oh no, this is the wrong one. I thought 5 below. Here it is, 5 below. I had the wrong one on here. Let me add this to the watch list. What is it doing? What's it look like it's doing? So it looks like it's trying to get back above this level here. That's gonna be our big resistance. And it's gonna be like here to about there. And we're gonna stretch that out, see if it matches and lines up. Yeah, about. Just need to clean it up a little bit. Right there, I think. Yeah, that makes about right. That makes about sense. That's lining up to this level. Okay, we'll leave it there. I think that looks good. This might be bearish, I think. What's their earnings and stuff? Let's look. 5 below. Oh, first thing I want to look is their IV crush. Second, IV crush for this bad boy. Got 50. Doesn't have a lot of IVs, so it might be good to get the calls. Let's make sure there's no IV. Oh, IV crush of 33 and 6%. So probably on the seller side. Let's look at the earnings and stuff. Decent price to sales. We also got to look at their what is this? Bad cash. They don't have much cash. That's bad. And what else? So almost a 2 billion market cap, or 2 billion versus 9 billion. I don't know, man. I'm thinking puts. Things are gonna get more expensive. Supply chains. Look at their growth expectations. I'm leaning towards selling put spreads again. Let me just make sure. Look at this real quick, see if we can chart some stuff up here. Looks like they have the resistance there too, kinda. Right around that level. Yeah, so it looks like it might come back down. Yep. There's not really anything you can chart on this. I mean, we hit a nice bottom down here, but do we have anything in here? I mean, it just looks like it's in a downtrend. Let's do this here. Kind of like been coming down like that. Do we have anything here? Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. I don't really know if I like this chart. Looks like it's doing that. Line that up to this up here. That. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think so. Makes about sense. Let's go to the 4 hour. Maybe the 4 hour give us a better idea of what's going on. This is the 1 hour. Sheesh. What are you doing, Willis? Move this down. Let's just delete it. Rechart it. Feel bearish though, right? It could come up here to this level up here somewhere. Like down, oops. Somewhere right here. Kind of work its way up here. And come back down. think that's what it wants to do, but it can also do this thing where it comes down here and then bounces up. Okay. I mean, like from a chart thing, it looks like it wants to do this. What's the OBB saying to us? What is it? Talk to me. It might be bullish actually. Like on the 4 hour. Like it's breaking this downtrend. I think it will need to break outside. Let's go ahead and expand this. We can get something going here. Is that right? That sounds about right, I think. I mean, it can also be like a channel, you know, like here, here, like there, say like there. So it could still be on a downtrend. Clear this other thing. Why am I listening to this? Here we go. Some more savage. That makes sense. This is in a downtrend. It's in a downtrend. But it's not gonna always be in a, well, it is. It looks like it turned trends. And see where the oops. Wrong indicator. I mean, I think that's what's going on here. Like a false breakout, but this is from a long time ago. It's like 2018. I think it's on a downtrend now. Like it just now started the downtrend. Yeah, I think puts for this would be a good idea. Oops, I didn't mean to do all that. Escape. I think puts for this would be good. But it's still trading near its highs. Things are going to get more difficult for it. I'm going to do puts for 5. 5. Supply chains are still going to be a thing, I think. Should we look at the options chain for it? Let's look at the options chain. I'll be bullish, but I can't be bullish. There's options up here. What did Target do? Let's just get an idea of what Target did for their earnings. They gapped up. Sheesh. So they beat on earnings but missed on revenue. Target's just a good company though, right? Let's look at 5 again because I want to make sure they sold off last, did they? Let's see. They beat. Biden's on doing a thing or something. Let me look at this. It's here. They did on the first after close. The first after close here. So they closed and they gapped down, even though they beat. Yeah, it looks like they sold off. This is the second. They opened up here. Oh no, they didn't. They sold off. They didn't really move, but they sold off. They came down like $5. And then they sold off the rest of the day. And they beat. Yeah, I don't like this company. I'm gonna do the puts. I'm gonna stick to my gut on this one. Let's see if we can get spreads because the options are pretty expensive. We're doing puts, right? For the what did we say the IV was for this? I think it's pretty high. Let me make sure. 5 IV crush of okay, yeah. So selling calls. That's pretty good. Pretty easy, I think. We'll just copy paste this here. There we go. Right there. Dang, it's gonna be a bearish week. 33%. Do 33. 33. Okay. Alright. Man, I'm bearish this week. This is gonna be bad for me. Micron, Walgreens. Should we cover next? Micron? I don't really like Micron, to be honest. Because oops, it's MU. %, 24%. Let's just take a look at it. I think it's been running up. Add this to the watch list real quick. Man, I completely do my T8 backwards, maybe. Just do the opposite of what I'm doing and you'll make money. Last earnings, they capped up. But for the March earnings, let's see what they do for their March earnings. Well, they gapped up too. Let's look at what they're growing. I think they're gonna do good this quarter too. Yo, what's up, Saul? AMC, baby? Yeah, what's up with AMC? Is it going to the moon? Did you just join the stream? Oh, looking bullish. I haven't covered this one in so long. You know, I lost money on this one. Lost a lot of money on AMC, so I don't touch it no more. Looking bullish though, you think? Volume's coming back in? They say the molasses is still a thing. Molasses, the mother of all squeezes. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's flagging, right? Bullish, it's getting suppressed. The OBV looks good. This is on the daily. But this stock's so manipulated. I think it wants to go back to 27 though. It might go back to 27 on Monday. What do you think? What is the homie Lou saying? Damn, this was gross back here. You remember that? That's when I lost my money. What do you think though? You think it's helping? What's your selling price? Oh, you're not supposed to tell you're supposed to know your price and not say it, huh? But yeah, I'm pretty sure I think your price target was like 100K, right? When's your price target? I'm not playing AMC though. They saying 10K. Easy is what they're saying. What do you think? Oh, are you eating the chicken tendies right now? You were eating chicken tendies last time. And he's probably got greasy hands right now. What do you think about AMC though? What's up? Are we covering it or no? I'm deleting this. I don't even know why I have this stuff still up here. That's probably where the next resistance is. Let's see. Where's it at? Like up here? Adam Aaron tweets are good. What do you tweet now? Let's go to Twitter. I don't follow him anymore, I don't think. He's a clown. He's a snake, bro. You gotta be careful with him. What's his name? Adam? Oof. Look at that man. These are his tweets. I like this. They're gonna start harvesting gold. They're gonna start selling gold at the movie theaters. Yeah, aren't they selling NFTs? They're gonna start selling NFTs of gold at the movie theaters. They're gonna start selling gold NFTs at the movie theaters. I think that's the master plan. What do you think? You know, there was this YouTuber I follow, and when he started posting those pics about the dump truck, he's telling you guys that he's dumping everything on you guys. This one, where's it at? You know, he's standing next to this dump truck. Got it. He's standing next to this dump truck because he's dumping everything on the shareholders. So I don't know, I'll be careful. It's the hidden messages in here. Honestly, I think this company doesn't even have their stuff running yet. I think this one chick is the one that's turning stuff around for him, but they've been in a lot of controversy. I think it's what it was. But I want to touch this. See, what is this, Matt Kors? I don't even follow this clown. Yeah. It's just a pump and dump scheme. The people that make the money are the ones that are just making the videos about it. You already know that. What do you think though? Tweets are good, right? I hate to be so negative against AMC. Maybe I'm just mad that I lost money on it, but it's gonna take forever for this thing to do like the squeeze thing. Now it looks like it's on let's go ahead and chart this up, see what we can pull up. It'll probably come up to like 25. Looks like it wants to do that. If we do a channel, where's the, yeah, I don't think it would make sense to do a chart from here, would it? Do this? Is this the mother of all squeezes here? You think the mother of all squeezes is down here? It's coming soon. Is that what you think? Go to the 4 hour. Let's just move this. I mean, it looks good from here, right? Trading at $0. But let's just move this up. See if we can move it up here. Move it up here. This is more relevant action. What do you think? Mother of all squeezes or not? Yeah, it's probably gonna want to touch what, 24, like somewhere around this 24, 27 area, and then come back down. Let's look at Eesh. What's crazy is like the OBV volume stayed all the way up here even as the price came down. That's what's insane to me. What are you thinking? Let me delete this. I don't need that there. It does look good though. If it holds this level here, I mean the $18, $19 level, I'm just gonna go ahead and make this better actually. And here, because it looks like it's double bottomed right here. But like this is a target price right here. That's what it looks like. Or what do you think? I don't know. This is stuff I'm just coming up with out loud, so it might be wrong. That's what it looks like to me, though. Yeesh. Bullish, though. I would take profits at 25. If it doesn't break. If it does break, then going all the way back up to 30. Dang, it's bullish, though. I'm not touching this, though. I don't care about it. I'm salty on it. Nah, I don't like this. Yeah, that looks good though. What do you think, Saul? Is this Saul or Saul? Damn, I'm gonna get a lot of YouTube hate. I'm spreading FUD. I'm gonna get the thumbs down buttons again. I'm just giving you guys my opinions. I don't know why people give me thumbs down. Like, they only want to hear what they only like what they want to hear, you know. But I'm telling them it looks good though. I don't know why I'm gonna get the thumbs down. I don't know why I'm getting the thumbs down. I told them what they want to hear. It looks bullish. Damn, Saul left. He's eating the chicken tendies right now. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're doing this, right? Micron and Walgreens are probably the last ones I want to look at. Micron, Walgreens. I kind of want to just peep this AST satellite. Where's it at? Oh, it was just right there. Space Mobile. Yeesh, this one's been running, boy. Yeah, this one I've like, and it looks bullish still. I think it's flagging. Yeesh. Yeah, I wish I would have bought some down here. They say this one's better than Starlink and stuff. SpaceX and everything. Not SpaceX, but you know. But look at this. This is like just do this. I like this one. It might be like overran right now, but like at this point like extended. But it's still bullish. See what it lines up to. Yeah, it's holding this level nicely. $10. Adam tweets are good though. Did I miss something on this tweets or what? I'm just sorry, I get distracted, but was it the 12-hour one? 15-hour one? Let them eat crow. Bro, you gotta know, like, older rich men, they're just in it for the money. You know, as a CEO of NSU, I can never say publicly what is tweet. Should I just say AMC? Oh, I am following him. Look at that. Do I have notification gain? Yeah, I have notification. Notification gain, baby. I like ASTST. ASTS. I'm gonna take a look further into this one. ASTST. What did we say? ZEV is good. Lulu is good. We got those plays. Rivian puts. Yeah, Rivian puts are good, but it's not an earnings play. It's just a good play, I think. ASO sell. Yeah, sell. I didn't look at plays. I'll take a look at the price action for those. What else? ZEV, we got that. 5, we got that. I have to look at plays for myself because they're gonna be spreads, so I'll just take a look at those on my own time. AST is the one that I'm interested in. Let's look. Oops, this is wrong. Astra? No, it's Est Mobile. Oh, what is this? 1.9 billion market cap. The revenue's probably very bad. Yeah, 2 million. Okay, so maybe it's time to get puts for this. Yeah. Okay, I might get puts on ASTST. Even though it looks bullish, $10 is too much. It should be trading down here. Might fill this gap to 7. Let's look at, just based off price to sales is what I'm going off of. Options for this, long dated options, puts. These 750s look good. 40 cents is, oof, those are nice. What's the IV crush on this real quick before I get clapped? Do that real quick. ASTS. I don't see this one running much more, to be honest. It could. 100%, 4% move. IV crush is really good. I'm just gonna make sure this doesn't have like a high short borrow fee rate. What is this, ASTS? Because you know Wall Street likes to pump stuff. 23%. Oof. Is it going? It's going down. Okay, so that's good. It's going down. The available shares is coming up though, or coming. No, actually, it's good. Good. I think puts on ASTST is actually a good play. Yeah. Volume's dying. Okay, I'm doing puts on this thing. It's the long term. Yep, this is good. Puts for like the price is going up. This is coming down, or at least holding. AST puts for May, I think, is the play. For May 20. April 14th. Well, look at all these puts down here. These are, I think, probably ones that are being sold. 80 cents for 2 weeks. These are nice. The 750s are good. 750s, May 20. May 20, 750 puts. They are 40 cents. You can get them for 40 cents. Yep, those are nice. See what? I mean, they're bringing in like $2 or $3 million. Yeah, these are 750, so like $3. That's 30%. Yeah, so basically what I was doing is 1035 minus 750 is 285 by 1035. It's like 27%, so like 30%. They will need a 30% move down to make these worth something, the 10-cent ones. So at that point, I'd rather just get these out here. I'm gonna look at those on Robinhood. Both of these look decent though. The 750s for 4/14 are also pretty good, but I would play it safe with the Mays. These are really nice. They have decent, I mean, like compared to the chain, they have the only, they're the only ones with volume, and the only ones with open interest. There's like a lot of open interest on this side, but I'm not bullish on it now that I look at it. The valuation side of it. So Astra, we're doing puts. Just gonna get puts. Man, this is a bearish chart, just in general. And actually, it's basically the same thing as this one. We could just copy this over. It's got a 12 IV crush. Yeah, that's what I like for Astra. And Astra is actually another one that we could probably play. But this one's like cheaper, so it's not even worth playing. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Arkimoto. This is Arkimoto. I think it's like Arkimo. Yeah, FUV, Fun Utility Vehicle is what it stands for. $6. Just want to look at their borrow fee rate. This one's shorted heavily. I don't like their vehicles, to be honest, not anymore. Probably won't play this one. Close that out. Let's just look at their earnings, implied moves. 15%, 6%, 5% IV crush. That's good on the IV crush. It is like on an uptrend now. Looks like it's on an uptrend. Let's look at where the resistance is for this. I think I'm gonna start working on videos like top five stocks to do or something. I'm also gonna start doing the subscriber thing. I don't know. What do you think? Did I do the unusual whale subscription? I don't like this chart. This at I don't really like this play in general, to be honest. I'm not gonna play it. Okay, Walgreens is the last one I actually. Micron. What are we doing for Micron? Let me do Walgreens. I think Walgreens would be a better play. $47. Look at the IV crush real quick. Boots Alliance. Earnings, implied volatility, 46. I think they might do good just because of the cold, like the winter cold, all that. So they'll be selling tons of pharmacery stuff. 11 IV crush is not bad. What do they normally do for earnings? Let's see, March 31st, before open, or period ending in February. So January, December, November. Perfect times for cold and stuff. And it's gonna be this one here. No, it's this one. But I think there might be one here. No, one, two, three. May, okay, so this one right here. They did it in March. Okay, yeah. May and March. What they do, they gapped up. Yeah. Yeah, so it might be a good idea for calls on Walgreens. I think Walgreens, their forecast, I don't know, they were killing this December stuff though because of COVID, you know, the pandemic and stuff. I don't know if I can say that word in here. Gapped up. Well, let me make sure it's a gap up. Before open, March 31st. Let's see. Here. Oh, it didn't do nothing. It closed here. And it opened here. Or down here. It gapped down. Oh, this was before actually. My bad. Before open. So it gapped up. Yeah, so we're right. So it did 52 all the way up to $52 for real. That's it. It was kind of leading up to it though. So let's just do a pre-run up. Kind of like down here. 5%, 7%, 10%. 5%, 5 to 7%. That's what they're pricing into, right? Pricing in like a 5%. It hasn't done its run up though. That's the thing, because the market's just recovering. So I think 5% would be, ooh, nice, 49. Is it worth it though? $2. Let's look at their options. Might not be worth it, to be honest. Um 37 cents. Give us some time. To eighths. These are actually pretty good. The 50s. Yeah. 38 cents for the 50s. Let's do one more week. 14ths. These are even better, right? 40. Yeah, these are nice. Walgreens, 4/14ths. $50 strikes. Calls. And we're gonna do how much are they? 47 cents. Okay, good. This is our first call that we're doing. Calls. And before I do that, actually, let me make sure what CVS did for their earnings. Oh, they haven't reported yet. Did they? No, they haven't reported yet. They're more expensive though. Walgreens, let's look at their growth real quick. Financials analyst. Analyst. 3%. Oh, they're not growing this year. I'm trying to think. It's hard to like just do Walgreens before open and value them. Def good. P ratio, which is they're not growing though. 33 billion each quarter. That's pretty good. Cash 3 billion. Maybe that's why the calls are cheap. Let's look at the puts. I don't know. I like these calls for 50. It hasn't really done like a move up either. And this thing is about to break out, it looks like. Yeah, I think the calls are nice. I'm gonna do the calls. Maybe I'm just being biased, but this looks like it wants to break out here. Let's take a look at this in the full chart. Yeah, it looks like it wants to break back out to the upside. Yeah, it's in a downtrend though, so let's look at where it's at. So I think we could like break out to about here. Or did I already break down, you think? This was a big sell-off here. If it can't get above this, if it depends on how it does on Monday, I think calls would be good, but the overall trend's bearish. Let's see. So it's been selling off here. Could be. See, here it came up here and then it sold off again. Got about back up, and now it seems like it's consolidating, like downwards, but the volume is still there, so it could break back up. But yeah, I'm gonna do the calls. It's gonna be a swing trade anyway. We're gonna do the calls. 4/14, we could probably do a week earlier, like the 8th, since the IV crush is not terrible. I think that might be a good play, honestly. the 50s, I think. Well, 38 cents. They're 38 cents. Yeah, these are the 414s at 47 cents. So you could do the 8s for 38 cents. 50 strikes also, right? For 38 cents. Yeah, I might do like a few of those. I might do a little bit of both. Yeah, I think that looks good. It looks like it's well, it's building those higher lows now. It's like on its way back up to like retouch 48. Yep. I think I like this one. Okay, so we're doing calls for the first call that we're doing. Buy calls up here. Calls. Bullish. What was the IV? This one has low IV, which is good. What was it? Like 12, I think? 11. So 11. So it kind of matches up to that. I think that's... we do want to cover Micron, right? This is for Lulu. We're doing spreads. That one's tough because in UPath I think is a very bad stock. UPath 28. Oh, it's came down $28. I remember when it was like at 50. 200. They have really good cash. 10 billion though. Let's make me look at path. All right, so 32% growth. I don't really like this one, to be honest. 3 cents. I don't really understand the business model for that one, so let's just look at their chart. Oof, this is nasty. I think puts on this is they could continue to come down to 23. This is just nasty. I mean, it's an overvalued, so there's no love here. Yeah, it's gonna come down to about 25 again. Let's just look at their options real quick. Puts for April 14th. Path. They're down here. 35 cents. 85 cents for 2 weeks. Nah. We didn't look at the IV crush. Let's look at the IV crush real quick. I don't like this one. I'm bearish on it, but I just don't understand the business model. 45 each. I would sell calls on this. No, I would sell. Yeah, you would sell puts. Sell calls, right? Let me make sure that's right. If you're bearish, sell spreads. You would sell call spreads that are lower down in the, yeah. So we would be looking at selling calls that are down here. So they're up here. Like this one. Really not worth it, to be honest. The IV crush is huge though. So I'll look at path, but I'm bearish on it. I'll just say sell for path. IV crush was what, like 40 something, 45 on average. Dang, I'm bearish on everything this week. Micron's the last one. I'm gonna wrap up the video with Micron, I think. Oops. So I don't know how I feel about Micron. Micron's a tough one because I don't know. They're semiconductors. They're like, I don't really understand the business model. Like the situation, like supply chains is tough, but that makes their semiconductors go up more in value because there's a high demand and they don't have the supply. But then they can also miss because they don't have the supply. It's a tough one. Let's just look at what AMD did to get an idea. Earnings, they gapped up. See, they gapped up. So Micron could do, let's do Nvidia real quick too. Earnings, they reported after close. So they didn't really, they sold off Nvidia. Let's do Intel. Intel sold off. Okay. Yup. Let's make sure. Wait. Yeah, they sold off. Crazy. Actually, I played this. What the heck? I didn't know I played this. They beat the 26th. And then they opened up here. They gapped down. Micron might be a sell. They gapped up. I think this is probably a sell down to about 70. Oof, that would be a nice move. Fill this gap. What's the OBV's looking bearish too? Yeah, I like this puts. Let's look at the IV crush for them. Micron. Dude, I'm getting puts on everything. 24. I think you could still get puts. Let's look at Micron. You could get a put debit spread. Look at the puts for this thing. April 8th is probably what I would get. The 70s are up here. They're like $1.10. It's not bad. Puts on this. Micron, I'm doing puts also. The IV crush is like 24%. Kind of, I might do the spreads, but I think this one might still be good. Let's look at these. The April 1st 70s. See, they're expensive, like 75, 80 cents. I'm gonna kill you. $70. I think the 70s are good. $70 puts. They're at $1.07. They're $1.17, so they're not bad. $1.17. Yes, sir. They're down here. This is, yeah. So I like puts on Micron. Probably end up doing that. We'll kind of watch it. When do they report though? Oh, Tuesday. So I definitely need to go ahead and get that stuff done. Monday. Okay, I'm gonna do not spreads, buy puts, bearish. Dude, I got puts on everything. Alright, buy puts, bearish, IV crush is 40, buy puts, sub puts. I got everything bearish. The only one I like was Walgreens. Do you guys want me to look at some of these others? I think that's like way out of there. Sundial. Oh, we could do Sundial. That's a sympathy like to the everything else going on with the bill. I think Sundial might be good to get puts. Let me see. Like by end of Tuesday. Oh, it sold off. Wonder, yeah, this one's gonna get shorted again. That's the thing with this one. It's a good way to get puts on this one. Sundial. The April 8th. 50 cents. I don't think 50 cents would happen. I don't know if this is actually worth actually. April 8th though. Those are April 8th. Yeah, these aren't worth it. The April 8ths aren't really worth it. I would probably do the Tilray. Look at Tilray. Probably get puts on Tilray. Look at all these open puts. All this open interest and volume. There's tons of volume on this side though. This week. That's crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't mess around with these right now. I'd probably get like not Monday, but I'll probably get midweek. I'll probably get puts for this. Probably get them for like April 14th. Probably get some puts for where they're starting to. Dude, they have tons of open interest. All of these. They might actually pass that bill then. I don't know. I know it's kind of been. I might just get some calls just to do it. That's bullish actually. I mean, they have tons of like. Look at all this volume over here. Like insane volume. This doesn't match up to this, but I'm gonna sign up for the unusual whales. I'm gonna try to learn how to do that. Hopefully I can incorporate it into some of the videos. This is insane. Tilray is insane. I think it could keep running. Let's look at the chart. Tilray. Yeah. It's already broke out of this trend. Yeah. Huge move. Let's see if we can move this up actually. I mean, it looked like it started moving down here. Down here, this is where it kind of started doing its thing. Right there. If only we would have tracked this, maybe we would have done something with it. It's currently at this support level down here. You see this down here? So it could continue to do this thing again. It's crazy. Put the resistance level. We're gonna do the gap. Here, this gap right here, we're gonna do that as the resistance. Which is kind of leading up to around $10. What we're gonna do as our resistance, our next one is up here. So tons of room to go. Kind of like in $5, $4 increments. Okay, this one looks good. The OBV, let me see. I want to look at that. Look where it's at. So it's got a little bit more room to go. Obviously, it's like up here. And mark this down here. So as long as we hold the volume and everything holds this, we're good. Yep. What I see, and reset it to make it look nice. Man, this is nice. Okay, let's wrap up the video and see what we did. This is a lot of plays. I don't know if I'll play everything, to be honest. I'm gonna see which ones I think the microns are actually more interesting now that I look, because I think what Nvidia and Intel both sold off. Let's look at the conductors. I think it's what sucks, or what's the, I have it up here. I think I don't have it up here. Semiconductors, ETF. think it's like socks or something. Conductor ETF. Socks, yeah. Okay. Look at this. This thing's been, it's bullish. 400. I can't do that though. It's on the same thing. It's like basically following the stock market, the SPY. Go ahead and add that bad boy up here to our indexes. Keep that thing on the watch list. Throw that up in there somewhere. Where's, yeah, okay. Snap. Okay, so socks. What was the other thing I wanted to look? Okay, Micron. Let's look at just some other competitors for competitors. Okay, Intel, Samsung, don't care about those. National Semiconductor. I want to make sure I have Semiconductor. Is this one publicly traded? No, doesn't look like it's got a Samsung. South Korea. Oh no, I think those might be the best ones. National Semiconductor. Okay, oh, On is a good one. Let's look what they did for earnings. What was that? Yeah, this one right here. ON for earnings. They gapped up. Dang. Over the morning, on the morning. They reported on the 7th. This is the 7th. So they opened up here. They gapped down. No. Yeah, they closed down here and they didn't do anything. They didn't move. Is that right? The 7th is here. Oh, the 7th is here. They gapped up. Oh, Taiwan Semiconductor, TSM, right? It's the other one. Earnings. Before the open. So they gapped up too. Makes my decision more difficult now. Ending in January. They gapped up big. This was, when did they report this? Back in January. So MU. Oh wait, let me look at AMD. Yeah, let me make sure I got this right. Close. They gapped up. Okay, they gapped up too. It. So they gapped up. Then they sold off though. Here at close, February 1st at close. Gapped up. Okay, so maybe they gapped up. So maybe calls is the thing for Micron. Okay, so what's the other one? Nvidia. Let me add on to the they gapped up. So let me add this, which makes sense because all the other ones are bullish too. AMD, Nvidia, Intel was the last one. This is what's weird. I think Nvidia is just, it was already overpriced, maybe. Let's do Intel. Let's add this to the watch list too. Weird. They dumped. They're running now though. This was different times. This was January. Okay, what are we doing with this one? Micron Technologies. They gapped up, they retraced, and now they're trying to move back up. Let's look at their fundamentals real quick, just to get an idea. Price to sales. growth should be good for them, I think. Okay, 21%, so this is good. They're still growing. They're gonna grow more on 2023. Let me look at their cash. I forgot their cash. 7 billion. $2 per share. Cash in hand is nice. 8 billion. Okay, so we might have to get calls on this actually. Oh, yeah, we could still get calls on this one, I think. Let me quickly look at calls for this thing. We're gonna give us some time though. We always gotta give us some time. What are we doing? The 14s and 8s. So 78 times what? 5%. Calculator. Handy dandy calculator. 78 times, what was it? 5%. 82. Is that the implied move? Do they have a high IV crush though? Yeah. 6%. Like almost 83. Weak. Don't want the 8s, we want the 14s. They are $2. Oof. Very priced in. This right? So let's do $6. So it's at 84. They're still expensive. Interesting. Okay, I might just not do the puts on this actually. 84, 400. Yeah, because the semiconductor demand is going to grow. The 90s? That's insane. Everything on the call side is insane. But you see how the downside for these is cheap. That's for the 14s. Maybe I got this wrong. Did I write anything from MU? 70 puts 117. What day is this? I think I got the 8s is what I was saying. Yeah, the 8s. So if I was to do the 8s for 80, 87, that's a huge move. That'd be $9. 9 divided by 78. 10% move. I don't see that happening, to be honest, for 2 weeks. Ivy crush. Let's see how much the most it's moved, really, on gap ups. %, okay. And it continues, like 16%. Okay, okay. So 16% of 78. Like 90. Oh. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll give us a few weeks. So the 14th, I'll give us 3 weeks. And we'll do the 90s. They're down here. Yeah. You could do something cheaper too, but the 90s might be nice. Okay, we're doing calls for Micron now. Micron calls for 14th. And we'll do the 90s at, what are they? 74 cents. Okay, I like that. Great. And I think with that, probably start wrapping up the stream. Just want to make sure. Do like something 08, the 08s at something closer around 80 bucks. Yeah, see, these are still pretty expensive. Yeah, wait, what? The 8s? Yeah. Oh, these are cheap. The 8s are 67 cents. That's weird. What do you think about the options on GME? Any plays on... I haven't looked at GME. He don't say much anymore, right? Yeah, he's doing his own thing. Like, but he still chats sometimes. He calls out some plays unless you're blocked. Probably has you blocked. GME. I think everybody's bullish on this, right? Yeah. They said it's gonna gamma squeeze. You think it's gonna gamma squeeze? Let me finish Micron real quick. Let me just make sure that I want to wrap up this real quick before I move on. The 8s, and then we'll look at GME. 1 second. I just want to make sure I have my play for Micron. I think I'm gonna get calls. Let's see, these are 60 or these are 66 cents, about 65 cents, 67 cents. And then 1 week after that, the 90s are just a little bit more. Oh, they're 81 cents. Oof. They're not 74 cents. They're 81 cents. I mean, they're still worth it. Okay, that'll give me plenty of time. Let me see. 008s. I might do the 08s. Well, nah, I don't know. I don't want to do it. The 08s will give me 2 weeks though. Let me make sure. That'll give me 2 weeks. Yeah, so the 08s aren't bad. The 408s aren't bad for 90 either. They're at 60 something cents. 67 cents for the 08s. Okay, I'm done with that. Let's look at GME real quick. And I think that'll probably be where's it at? Is it bullish? You said you're bullish on it too, right? Yeah, it's looking good. It like held the 150, like holding the 150s, I think. What's the option chain for 150s? For this week, 150s, where they at? They don't have that much open interest. There's a pretty good volume. All the big volumes down here though. Like 5,000 at 160, which is not far. You think this is gonna move? I'm just scared with GME. Aren't you scared? Cause they always manipulate it. Look at this, the 200s for next week, for the first. You think I'll hit 200 next week? It's got 10,000 open interest there. I think I'm gonna invest in the unusual as well thing, because that's what Mojo's doing. I think I'm gonna subscribe to it just to get an idea, and hopefully it can like give us some better plays. 200 is up here though. I don't know if we'd close above 200 would be insane. Let me look at the OBV. Things been quiet for a while, which is actually pretty crazy, because like this thing hasn't even moved yet. Like, yes, it's moved, but it hasn't like really moved yet. Like, it's still at this level right now. Let's just mark it up right there. Had a nice dip by there. So down here, we were like trading way higher back here. Let's see. What happened when it got to this level though? Are you bullish on GME or no? You think it'll hit 200 this week? I'm trying to see where this is at. It did start selling off after this though. Take a look. It started selling off there. It could start selling off again and retest like 125. What do you think? The only thing is, like, I heard that there's like a lot of options that expired in the money that are gonna gamma squeeze it. So it could be like, you see how instantaneously this thing like moved up huge? like three. This is insane right here. This move was crazy. 360 from 268. So it could do this. It'd be like really fast and then it'd come back down. So that could happen going into Monday and stuff. Like it could move up really fast to like 200 and then probably come back down. What do you think? Facts? Yeah, facts, bro. What we were talking about AMC. Did you check a look at what I was talking about AMC? So this one would probably go up here too, 27, and then come back down. Where's the OVV over here? He said facts. Facts for real, bro. Facts. You can fax that, bro. There's a poker live stream right now. I might go watch that. Sheesh. Yeah, AMC. I like AMC, but I'm not playing it because you already know how that goes, bro. I like GME better. As a company, I like GME better. This is a strong resistance though. The 160, 165. I don't know. I'd be scared. I'd be scared to be buying at this level. Because you already know how the market makers are. Right? I have like... What do I have? We have... This is an old one too. What are you talking about? What am I talking about? This is a resistance right here, man. 157. I think it probably sells off, man. Like later into the week, at least. I wouldn't trust it. I don't know. I'm just paranoid though. See if we can get some chart DD going. Like if we were to draw this out from this point down to that point, it could come up to about that level right there. 172. Yeah, 172. Backs or not? Just off of this like support or resistance here. Like 172. And then we have support here. We have good support down here. What is this over here? Yeah, I'm gonna close that. Canceled closure. Dang, this is long though. I'm just gonna move that up there to that right there. What do you think's next for this? Are you done? You heading out? I'm about to head out too, I think, because I already did the work. I did the DD. I'm about to post it in the Discord. About to post this in the Discord. Oh wait, I gotta change one thing for this. Micron. Get calls, baby. Get calls or sell puts, I think. About to copy this bad boy in here. Dump this in here. That's what my plans are there. Never mind, let me not. What did he say here? Dang, he throwing shades at you, bro. What do you say? What do you say? Options looking good. For which one? For the AMC options? I didn't look at the AMC options. I can look though. Damn, looking good. Which was looking good? You gotta give me complete sentences, bro. Cause where is the options for AMC? There's not tons of options for this thing. Not for the 8ths. Let's look at the first week. There's big options here now. For 22s. 22s would be a 10% move though. Would be, yeah, it'd be like a 20, it'd be a 10% move. Let me make sure. GME, yeah, GME looking good. They're all looking pretty good. Everything's looking good, unfortunately. I got puts on like the SPY and stuff, so I'm getting wrecked on Monday because the market doesn't follow anything. Let me see. What are we talking about? Yeah, no, the market doesn't care right now. So 225 divided by 2024, like an 11% move to get these bad boys in here. 250s. Oh wait, it'd be less than actually. So like 10% still. Eesh. And she flagging too. Where's it at? Trend line? Eesh. She trying to go, bro. She trying to go for, what is this, the 15-minute? That's one thing I need to do. I need to do more 15-minute analysis on the on TradingView. I don't do it because like it's hard to do on TradingView. But yeah, she bullish. You holding this? Oh, this is GME. What the fuck? AMC is probably the same way though. Yeah, and actually, it might look better. No, it's more sporadic though, which probably take longer for it to move. So this would be like right here, and kind of follows this whole trend. So probably like March 28th, 16. Was that here? 16. So what time is that? That'd be like a what? Monday after close or no? Yeah, Monday after close is when it's gonna run. That's what they're saying. The Monday after close is when they say they're gonna run. Yeesh. So they got that thing as a planned event, huh? Is that what Lou said? Planned event for Monday? Look at GME too. Planned event or no? This one looks a little bit different, but it looks good. What we got here? I don't know what we got here, brother. What do you think? What is this? I don't want that song. I mean, it's good, but I like this one better. Wait, why are you laughing? Which part did you laugh at? Which part are you laughing at, bro? The planned event? Is that what you're laughing at? Sundial. They have earnings on Tuesday. Bullish though, ain't it? I think it's gonna break down. They're gonna short it, bro. I don't think it's even there, to be honest. Where's this next resistance? Where's this bad boy's resistance at? Here? Just add it right here, boy. Go to the 1 hour chart. 30-minute chart. Let's do 30-minute. Get an idea. I think it's gonna break down, brother. I don't know. Just got a bad feeling about this. I think it's a pump and dump, bro. What do you think? You think it's a pump and dump? Eesh. Drawing flags anywhere, brother. Just draw a flag. So this thing is making lures, and it's actually not doing it here as much. I don't know, it looks bullish actually. It looks bullish. Never mind, let me take my stuff back. I'm gonna take my comments back. I think she wants to run. You think Lou's been right? Here. You think he's been right, huh? What do he say now? What's he talking about now? Just chilling, bro. Just chilling. Just chilling. I think 97 cents is gonna be the target though. Who's been right? He's been right, man. He's been right. He's been right. Imagine if we would have like seen this coming, you know? Lou saw this coming, right? So what you're saying? And when it broke out of this bad boy right here, well, this is kind of inaccurate, but yeah. I don't like the VWAP. I'm gonna see if I can take that off. Okay, I don't have it on here. So Lou has been right on which part? This actually has room to go. Robinhood tweets are just clearly no GME gonna squeeze. What they saying now? Robinhood, what are they talking about? 24 March? Where's it at? I like Robinhood though. Turn bad money habits into good money habits. March 18th? This isn't it. They don't have any GME news on here. You mean like Robinhood Help? Maybe Robinhood Help is what you're talking about. Where is it at? We've seen claims that we've closed access to it. We have not. So it could just be FUD, bro. They spreading FUD. They shilling right now. I don't get it. They shilling so. Hey, is the music too loud? Let me know so I can turn it down, cause I get like, yeah. Let me know if I need to turn it down. Are they spreading FUD though? Oh, you talking about this year? This is from last year. This is from October 2021. Earlier today, exchanges, not Robinhood, initiate temporary trading halts. I mean, they just retweeted it, but earlier today. See, this is all from 2021. I don't know which the account Robinhood. What's the real account for Robinhood? What's the real Robinhood account? Snacks? Robinhood? No. Robinhood app. But they haven't tweeted anything about squeezing. Or am I missing something? Go to the... Man, that looks good. I might go eat some food in a little bit. I had like a small breakfast, but then I've been streaming for like 3 hours now. They got a new guy on here, Mickey Malka. The heck is this? Entrepreneur by design, investor at heart. Ribbit Capital is. Ribbit Capital takes money to change money. Or bets. Yeah, we don't care about him for real. So where's the AMC GME tweets? So let's shout out Tigron. Oh, look at this. Thanks Lucy. Crushed that. No explanation. They don't have anything on here about GME, bro. You lying. We dyed our app green. You don't have anything on here, brother. You lying to me. Let me look at the notification gang. Biden's budget to propose billion. What do you think about Biden? Billionaire minimum income tax. Rick. Tesla spends $0 on advertising? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sign up for this unusual whales thing. Will Dogecoin reach its highs? Is Dogecoin trending or something? What's going on with Doge? She's trying to go though. She's trying to go. I might have to change this live stream to She's trying to go, bro. I have to change this live stream to Dogecoin pump. I think I'm gonna get off soon actually, because I'm trying to go get some food. Might just go get some food, to be honest. It's looking good here though, as long as it holds 13 cents. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off, guys. Oh, there's one more stock that I'm just gonna give you guys. You guys can take a look on your free time, but this one right here, Aspen Aerogels, started running like a few days ago. I think it can continue to go. Basically, it's got like an EV. They make like here I just pull up. Oh, you can just pull it up on your free time, but I'm pretty bullish on this actually. It could probably go back up to like $42. So if you play with the options, I think would be good. Yeah, it's looking good though. Look, this is on the daily. Been holding this level here. You can even move this up if you like, and it's above it. So yeah, this looks like a good play, in my opinion. So definitely check this one out. Is ASPN. I'm probably gonna play this one later this week. Just gonna check it out. But there's like little resistance to the upside, so probably test $40, which is by the 200 moving average here. So definitely keep an eye out on that one. And I guess everything else we kind of already talked about. So I'll post that in the Discord. And yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's video. So we didn't really get many people in here today, but shout out to Saul, Joey, and Ronald for stopping by and hanging out for a bit. I'm gonna go get some food though, because I haven't ate. And yeah. So y'all have a great day, a great weekend. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Peace.